already. So, welcome back to another day. I believe this is day 5 of the 7 principles of power. And today we're going to be talking about a principle that has really done so much for me. And for you, it can mean the difference between you living average or living a phenomenal life. And so this principle is what I attribute to me becoming an inventor at the age of 23, to really going further and finding or asking myself those questions that elevate what I am capable of and really expand my perception of myself. And I also attribute it to the principle to why I biked 100 miles in one go from Mankato to up in Ramsey, Minnesota, and why I've done marathons, and why I have another marathon coming up, half marathon that is, and why I'm just continually expanding myself and pursuing that question of what am I really capable of. And the principle is curiosity. And curiosity is one of the most pivotal things in your life, because it really, again, to retouch on this, it's about a mindset. It's about you searching for more. It isn't just about asking another question. It's about you being curious and being engaged in your own ability to discover what the extent of that is. And what you will find when you truly get curious about things is that potential, your ability, continuously expands with the degree of belief and action that you take. And that is one of the most powerful principles that you can adopt and apply into your life right away. And for you, so let's say you're someone who is generally, you want more from life, you're looking for more, and you're not sure where to start with this. Curiosity is above all the other principles if you're just looking to get going in a little way, because curiosity, it gives you the control to say, well, what do you want to be curious about? What do you want to begin to explore more about? So maybe you're a student and you really are certain that you want to do something, let's say with accounting, but then you're also interested in another discipline like let's say physics or science or something like that. And rather than saying, well, let me go ahead and jump in and start a whole new coursework or change my whole plan, maybe just get curious first, and you'll find that you have a lot more power, and you'll find a lot more enjoyment most likely as well, just by dabbling in a little bit, in as much so that you really just start to get the understanding and fill your mind with new perspectives, new ideas, and new thoughts. And that's why I read right now so many different books. Like I mentioned this on another live. I bought $300 worth of books within about a week and a half or 2 weeks from Amazon, and I'll just read little bits of books from here and there, because it's constantly just feeding into the things that I do in life. It makes you more well-rounded, more exciting, and more enjoyable person, just because you're not just focused or not only interested in one thing. You have a well-versed psychology and variety of interests and passions and things that you could share with somebody, so much so to the point that when I'm talking to people, it's like, all right, what do I share with this person? There's so many awesome things going on, because I've just continuously been curious for years about, what is this new topic? What is going on with AI? What's going on in the stock market? What's going on, with physical health and fitness and all these other things? And it's like, man, what do I share with this person? What is this person is most interested in? And how can we connect on topics like that? So just by being curious, you're also going to give yourself those more social opportunities as well, because you're just going to be more well-rounded, more versed in, let's say someone comes up to you and they're just super passionate about football. Like maybe you play some fantasy football with some friends, and now you can communicate with that person and you can see deeper into that person and really what's under the surface. And so I have a phenomenal story about this. Actually, it occurred last night, totally random. So I was playing some basketball at LA Fitness, got a few games of 21 in, and I went and lifted after, and I helped this guy named Kevin. He was benching right next to me. He's like, hey man, can you help me out? And so I was like, sure, yeah, I'll spot you. And so I spotted him, and then he basically was just, he got curious himself, just like, oh, what do you do? Because I was just covered in sweat. I was just kicking butt on the basketball court for like an hour, just full out straight hustle. And so he was curious about what I was doing, and in that I was like, also getting curious to know, what did you used to do, Kevin? You know, and that's just how conversations can come about. And me and Kevin ended up talking, and it turns out this guy was a biology teacher, he lived in Mexico for 6 months. He retired at the age of 47, and he was just sharing how he was able to do that. And then he was also saying, hey man, like it only takes like $450 a month for you to go live in Mexico and live a lavish life. And I was like, wow, really? And that all was a result of just a little bit of curiosity. And that totally expanded my perspective of the world, because I'm thinking, well, if I'm going to go live in Mexico or do something like that, it's going to cost me thousands of dollars a month. So now, through curiosity, and this is what you'll find, through curiosity, your mindset about the world expands and becomes more well-versed and just more knowledgeable, where it gives you more freedom. So you can almost equate those two in your mind. Curiosity equals freedom. Instead of, curiosity is the opposite of limited thinking. Limited thinking is just saying, well, this is what I do here, and I can't do this because that's outside of my scope. Curiosity is saying, well, this is what I really enjoy, but I really would like to learn more about this and just explore what is going on. And I'll give one more story from last night, because it was just a really awesome night and totally unplanned too. This all happened after 10 p.m. basically, and so one of my best friends hits me up. He's like, hey man, let's go get some tacos. And I was like, all right, sounds good. I'll go get some tacos with you. We'll go drive around. And so I could sense, we wanted to talk about some stuff. And so we go and get some tacos, and we are just conversating. And, we ended up talking and driving around for like 2 hours. And I went from one point of just like only roughly understanding one of my best friends to within an hour, I could actually feel, like the things he was sharing with me, I could actually feel his experience. And I was like, wow, I totally get why you're doing everything that you are right now. And I can totally resonate with where you're at if I was in your position. So curiosity can really give you that benefit too, because a lot of times, especially in today's world, we have so much going on, so many different activities and notifications and all these other things just trying to get our attention, that sometimes we forget to even just go deeper than the surface and explore more about the people that we care the most about. And so that's another element of how curiosity can grow your life, even just in increasing your enjoyment in the relationships that you do have in your life. So now, as a result of that, my friend and he ended up going in his own realm of curiosity, because he was able to reconnect how he used to write in his phone. I used to write notes, and he was like reading them as we were going. We were just driving, and it was awesome because you could see it ignited a different piece in him, because he was in this state where, as someone who's very driven and motivated, he just got curious again about answering the question of, I made a major change here. Now how can I do that again here? And that is a genuine, powerful benefit of curiosity. So that is the live. Went a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but that's just because I want to share those deep stories and see how this principle is so powerful and so important for you in your life. And so, if you haven't already, I want you to go follow the Ohm Live Your Legend Facebook page right now. We're doing a pre-launch, and if you go share our post right now, you will actually get a free 7-day sample. Normally, that's going to be about $20. So we're just giving those away for free because we're so excited about the Tropical Experience flavor, which was inspired by our work here at Tropical Foods. Loving the community, the atmosphere, and the environment. Really grateful to be here as well. So, anyways, go ahead, share that post, and we will hook you up with the free 7-day trial of Ohm. And man, I'm so thankful for you guys popping in here today. That is it for me as I undo my camera and say goodbye. I will see you guys tomorrow to hit principle number 6 of the 7 principles of power. So have a great rest of your night. Thanks. Goodbye.